You know what it is. YouTube, table of contents, like Jason, ridiculous, in the building, telling you about the channels that you should know about if you're new to YouTube. So, if this is your first time, please like, share, and subscribe, and let's go. Alright, today's contents, storytellers. Yes, YouTube has all types of subjects, all different walks of lives, and what can I say? We got some of the best creators of content. I mean, human beings are the greatest entertainers, and like I say, some of us have some of the greatest stories, and we all have various and different forms in which we want to tell them. And hey, we got some creativity on this list today. And the first channel I want you to go see, some people are going to know it as soon as I say it, Mr. Camelot 331. Camelot 331 is a former GameStop manager of an 11-year career. Now, I've got to tell the story correct, because in his voice, it wasn't always gloomy. It wasn't always dark. It wasn't always bad. You know, there were happy times, as he would say. Camelot tells great GameStop stories. And at first, of course, before the Doseke sickness, the stories were just, you know, harmless fun, telling different crazy GameStop stories, different employees. It's done got to the point to where his fans, us, we send him stories of our experiences with GameStop. I've got one that I'm going to share with you later on, whenever. But GameStop is GameStop, and now it's taken a turn for the ugly now. You know, due to how they are, we've more or less, he gives you play-by-play, the details and the ins and outs on how they are the terrible, most greatest, worst company in America, in his voice, that people should know about. I mean, they just take your money and don't even give you nothing in return. They're like, take you and be like, hey, we got hand jobs in the back if you're into that kind of thing. And you take the money and go to the back. There's no hand jobs. Not at all. Why should you watch his channel? Well, GameStop has kind of bad karma. And, you know, they kind of don't like Cam. I mean, he hasn't done nothing, but they kind of did it to themselves, and he's like really just a court stenographer of YouTube, of GameStop stores, and other various companies. So it's not just them. It's a lot of companies that treat their employees like crap and have them pissing bottles. One of the things that I loved about him, and this is before GameStop got really bad. At first, I just liked this guy because he sounded like Cal Norton of Ricky Bobby from Talladega Nights. And I just thought that was awesome, but this is really this guy's voice. And like I said, he has great stories. So the comedy is spot on. The stories is based on real life. It's like a court stenographer's reality TV show. So what's the best thing about this? You get to watch GameStop die. That's what the best thing about this is. In my Ricky Bobby voice, they deserve to die. And their kids should watch them get on their knees and kiss curbs for all the video games they took from us. And we bought $65 and you give me store credit $30 and 15 cash. What can I do with this? This is not even crackhead prices. So the best thing about this, you get to see the demise of a lot of these companies, and the government even comes down on a lot of these companies in the process. Like I say, Cam, you tell great stories. I feel like we've cried together. I mean, I'm not even going to all your various different exploits, but hey, I'm on your side. The Camelot fam is live and well in WTDS Studios right here on the YouTube table of contents. Keep up the good work. Keep coming with those crazy games. I know you've got some more stories that you ain't told us. Even though the pissing in the bottles it's kind of up there. I'm just saying. You do pretty good. You spot on. You one of the best storytellers. His next channel of storytellers, Swoozie. Swoozie is a great storyteller. He is one of my favorites. Like, he was a young guy. Most of his stories consist around, he used to work at the greatest place on earth, Disney World, and he's got great stories about this place, from the rides, the parades, the parties, the food. Oh my God, I've never heard someone talk about food so much, and it made me get hungry, but in a good way, and I wasn't mad about it, because, like I said, Swoozie, your cadence, your presentation, wonderful. He's a great storyteller. Why should you watch Swoozie? His voiceovers are hilarious. His artwork is genius. And I mean, like, he has this voice when he talks like women, and it's just so hilarious. the boy knows his work, and like literally, he's been a young man. We watched him grow up, go on to college, and now he's taking the world. Yo, shouts out to your parents. I mean, yo, it's just good that YouTube gets to capture a lot of our lives, and we watch people grow and blossom into great things. And Swoozie is a great storyteller. He's a great animator. Like I've said in previous videos, it takes a while with the animation, so give him a minute, you know, but he's done this for years, so you can binge watch on his channel. He's got a lot of great stories. What is the best part about Swoozie's channels? Well, what can I say? I'm a guy, so all of his hookup stories, what I call almost hookup stories, oh my God, dude, you're gonna be dying. Like, literally, his almost hookup stories are classic. He's got a lot of celebrity stories. Kim K, I think he met her. Jay-Z is another good one. Like I say, check out his story. For him to be a young man to work at the greatest place on earth, and the food just sticks out in my head from when I first started watching Swoozie. You're gonna love him. He got to work at Disney World. Look, if enough of y'all watch, I get the hours again. I can take I got to go to Disney World as a kid. It's fabulous. So I'm sympathetic that he got to work there. Dude. Like I said, check out Swoozie's channel. Great Disney stories, great college parties. The almost hookup stories are the best part about this guy. Shouts out to you, Swoozie. Keep up the good work. Shouts out to your parents. You're a great black role model, really. Like, I don't want my kids to be like Kanye. I'd rather them be like you. Yeah, I mean that. Yo, this last storyteller, and he's not last by no means whatsoever. Young Don the Sauce God. What's up, my G? You know, been watching you for some years. Once again, this guy is another great animator. Great style, great voice, nice charisma. A little bit more urban than Swoozie, but, you know, he got a Haitian background, so his parents don't play, you know what I'm saying? And he tells great stories about his youth, growing up, high school. Once again, because of him, he's an aspiring rapper. You know, he's kind of explaining the youth in a non-threatening manner. Why should you check out his channel? Like I say, he'll keep you in tune with the youth. He's an aspiring rapper. What's up, my G? And you know, hey, he comes from a great background. What is the best thing about this guy? I'm not even gonna lie. His masturbation stories are the best stories. Yeah, that's right, I said it. I don't even want to say it again because it's gonna come out wrong. I'd rather you to go get, or it's gonna get everywhere and be, like I say, his masturbation stories are awesome. The hole in the wall stories. I just want y'all to go over there and figure out the hole in the wall. If I'm ever blessed to go to your house and I see one of them posters at one of these positions, I'm gonna die laughing. But I'm gonna tell you, yo, great kid, great swag, and when you get on this channel, you gonna understand what I'm saying. Like I'm saying, I'm an OG, I'm a triple OG, you know what I'm saying? But this is one of the channels to keep me connected to my teenagers. So, Young Don the Sauce God, yo, keep up the good work. And it's a great channel you can binge watch. He's got a lot of work, a lot of work.